Ooh, what is up, everybody? It's your Steve here today, and we're going to talk about this new announcement that Xbox, the official account, made from Sarah Bond, talking about how they're going to do next generation consoles. It's going to be like a hybrid between Xbox and PC. This is going to be their future for their new Xbox console and handhelds. So all those dummies who thought that Xbox was going to go away and be, what was they saying? Like Xbox would be discontinued. They're done with Xbox. They're just going to just finish it or whatever. You're looking so dumb because they just said that, hey, we're gonna keep doing Xbox. We're gonna do partnership with AMD for next level performance, cutting edge graphics, breakthrough gameplay, and unmatched compatibility. So they're gonna continue forward with this Xbox. And it's looking pretty great. It's gonna be not a single storefront on the new Xbox. It's going to be a combined storefront with like Steam, Epic Game Store. So the same prototype we're hearing right now with this Xbox handheld, they're going to do it more with their new console. Now, this isn't something. This is not brand new information. They've been talking about this for a while now. Pretty much be like an open platform. So I'm on board with it. I think this is a cool idea for the next Xbox, the evolution of the Xbox brand. Nintendo has a hybrid console handheld type of model. Xbox is evolving into a hybrid PC console model. PlayStation still giving the same old. So, and while we have this announcement, there had to be the usual haters who just hate Xbox but can't stop obsessing and talking about it. And they're still in this notion that apparently this new device they're making is not a PC. It's not an Xbox. It's a PC cloud box. Just like they said, the new handheld is coming out very soon. It's not an Xbox handheld, but it's just a PC handheld. There's still this notion that Xbox should not get credit because they're partnering with AMD. It's like I guess they had the Ally ROG or Asus work on the Ally ROG or whatever. So they are not trying to give credit to Xbox for whatever reason. This clown says, RIP Xbox console gaming. Congrats, Xbox fanboys. It's what you wanted. No exclusives, no bespoke optimization, no console. Xbox branded PCs for the win. So now they're just PCs. It's all about no exclusives. Meanwhile, they have been starved to death of exclusives this generation. Instead of them getting like a new exclusive game being announced, this is what PlayStation getting. They're getting an announcement for a US and Canada tour dates for PlayStation concerts. It is just crazy. Xbox telling you about the new technology they're bringing out, what they're doing for the future, what games they're bringing out. Well, PlayStation is giving you concert tour dates. There's definitely a big difference in these two companies. And this other person says, it sounds like the next Xbox console will be Windows based and allow you to buy games off of the storefronts like Steam while also being backwards compatible with people's existing Xbox libraries. A lot of other game storefronts and Xbox consoles is continuing to shift to being more of a third party publisher as they no longer care about where you buy and access Xbox games, in my opinion. All I have to say, he's a hater of Xbox. Why are they so mad that Xbox is giving people options? Even though just be locked to the Xbox storefront. That's like Steam. You can use Steam, download games off there, enjoy yourself. Epic Game Store, the other different storefronts, you can do that. But these guys have to be a hater. I don't understand. If you don't like Xbox, why do you always? They're the first ones to chime in on Xbox. It just doesn't make any sense. They're so obsessed with Xbox. It is just crazy. I don't see too many Xbox people complaining about this. But people who are PlayStation enthusiasts, they have to chime in. Well, PlayStation is not giving you guys any first party. You're on Twitter most parts every day because you're not playing any first party content. And then the big two games come out this year is either Death Stranding 2 or Ghost of Yoti. And if you don't like either one or if you don't like both of them, you're kind of screwed for first party content. So these guys are just miserable individuals. Xbox is innovating. This is going to be kind of hilarious if PlayStation copies this. Don't be surprised if PlayStation said they're going to do a hybrid console next to the PS6. It's going to be a hybrid PC and a console thing too. I wouldn't be shocked. Microsoft broke these PlayStation influencers. Yeah, it's like they have been broken. This is what happens when you get TV shows and concert announcements. It's like, but we came in for the games. Where are the games at from PlayStation? They're focusing on PS6, and this is what these guys are doing. They're just butthurt and mad every day on social media. They all think it's a console when it's a PC. What does that even mean? So the next Xbox is going to be a PC according to these people, not a console with a PC. Does that make any sense to anybody else besides Sony fans? Oh man, there will be another Xbox console, but different. PlayStation wanted this and got it, which will ironically put PlayStation in last place in the console space. This next gen might be the last traditional console anyway. Yeah. Microsoft is evolving. It's time to evolve. Instead of using this PlayStation's the same old tactic from like the 90s. Oh, get our console with a lot of exclusives and get that, try to sell the console. It's like, nope, you gotta evolve at one point. So I don't see anything wrong with this. It's like, I can see why Xbox putting their games on PlayStation. Each time they put a game on PlayStation, it's like breaks the pre-order list. It's like the #1 most pre-ordered game. Like the Gears Remastered Edition is like the most pre-ordered game right now on PlayStation. So I see why they're doing it. I was like, I don't have a problem with it. If I'm getting these games in Game Pass, I pay my $20 a month for Game Pass. PlayStation gamers got to pay 40, 60, 80 full price. So I'm okay with it. I see this as a future. Game Pass is great. We're gonna have different options on the next Xbox. I'm fine with that. So I'm on board with it. And you see a lot of people who were flip-flopping before, people who were just hating on Xbox. They're not changing their tune with this new announcement. A lot of those people are changing their tune now. They want to be back on Team Xbox after podcasts and different daily Twitter posts trashing Xbox. Now they're back on board. It is just hilarious. PlayStation fanboy sees Xbox news for next console, immediately starts seething, makes fun of fans for getting what they want. Cope level 100, many such cases. Yeah, like, how are you a PlayStation fan, but you're just so buttered about what Xbox is doing next? Like, how does it even make sense? What is PlayStation doing next? No one knows. It's like, we don't even know when Wolverine is coming out. We don't know when Intergalactic is coming out. These big PlayStation exclusives, no one knows what is going on with these exclusives. And that's a bad thing. That's not good at all. Are you dumb or do you do? There will be a new generation console of Xbox and above Windows. More freedom to play what Xbox users want. Yeah, you get more options. I don't say that's a bad thing. Like, if you don't want to use Game Pass, you can just buy it outright. Buy the game outright. So, I don't say that's a bad thing. But, PlayStation gamers hate options. The suffering. Pretty much. Sony fans act like they're suffering each time Xbox gets good news. I was like, I guess they're mad they picked the wrong console to buy. I don't know. They do act like they're in suffering each time Xbox makes these big announcements of innovation. It was like, and the fact that they're hating on the new Xbox handheld is pretty hilarious too, considering what they got is that half-ass Portal handheld is just hilarious, because these guys are secretly jealous of Xbox and the different innovations that Xbox is doing, the different games they're doing, but they just can't admit it. So they're all lying, hate on Xbox each and every day. It's just hilarious. PlayStation fan tells a group of people it's not an Xbox. The people who heard that just responds with a thumbs up. Okay, we don't really care. And the PlayStation guy just cries in the corner, where everybody's just enjoying the new system. I mean, we all saw this coming, right? Now people are arguing about what a console is. Only Sony fanboys are saying, what's a console, what's a handheld, because Xbox is partnering with different companies to make their console. It's just, the logic is just so dumb. The cope is beautiful. Yeah, they're so mad about this. Like, they're literally mad about anything Xbox does. It's kind of disturbing, actually. Yeah, they're smiling on the outside, but they're crying on the inside. It's a pretty accurate description of what's going on. Salt levels are definitely rising. It's just insane. This guy says the Xbox fan base is just truly deluded beyond belief and somehow gloating about this. This is effectively Xbox bowing out the console war. They're bound out the console war now. Didn't they say the Xbox is bound out the console market, but now we're making consoles next generation. They're bound out the console war. And okay, let's just say they are. What does that matter if they don't focus on exclusives anymore? What does that do for you as a PlayStation user? You're paying full price for Xbox games that you desperately want, while the Xbox user is getting these games at a discounted price. Okay. Who would buy an overpriced, rebadged PC with no market differentiation? Why does he think this is a PC when they said it's a console? Are they? These Sony guys are slow. It's like if you want to play on a PC, then play on a PC. But if you're a console gamer, you're more on board with this. So, you mean the exact same thing that both the PS5 and Series X are? They're limited customizable low-end PCs. If you want to be technical, sure, but we call them consoles. But what are you even on about? She literally said a new first-party console and a new handheld powered by AMD. They don't want to hear that. They want to be, they want to just say the most delusional crap possible. They try to discredit Xbox and what they're doing. So Xbox has failed, and now Microsoft needs to rely on other companies to sell hardware. This isn't going to go good for them. Buying games from other stores cut Microsoft out the picture unless it's published by them. Okay. And it was just all these different goalposts being moved. It's just hilarious. Another butthurt pony. They're literally everywhere. They still think it's the 90s. Bingo. That's what I've been saying. They still think it's like the 90s. It's like technology moves forward. These people still probably have cassettes and Walkmans. It's like they act like they walk around Walkmans now. Like they don't just listen to music on Spotify or whatever. It kind of sounds like that way. Because Sony still wants to stick with the 90s practice. They think Xbox should stick with that practice too. It's like, nope. Industry is evolving. I'm on board with it. Who the F do you think has designed the hardware for the PS6? They are both going to be AMD machines, just like the PS5 and Xbox Series X are. The second machine started coming with CPUs, GPUs, and hard drives. The term console went out the effing window. She literally said the next gen console, dummy. They think it's a PC now. It's like a PC console hybrid. I don't know. So I'm gonna conclude it right here. It's just fun just seeing the stupidity of these Sony fans or Sony fanboys in general. They say the most dumbest crap. And I was like, okay, you can enjoy your PlayStation, enjoy their tactics that barely give you any content. But a lot of people want to be on the Xbox side, prefer what Xbox is doing. So they'd rather get new first party content other than concerts and TV shows. Oh boy, I'm excited for the future of Xbox. It is just hilarious between these two different console manufacturers, console makers, and stuff like that. There's definitely two different priorities right now, and it is just hilarious. One group is just enjoying the new content, or other group is just enjoying. Not enjoying anything. They're just being butthurt and bitter all day. So, but I'm gonna conclude it right here. Definitely want to see your thoughts down below about this. Leave a like if you like this video. As always, thanks for watching, and peace.